Hello, guys. Welcome back to Christianity Reloaded. Today, we're going to talk about handkerchief, Paul's handkerchief or face cloth, and the Catholic worshiping idols or having idols with them. So, today, we're going to talk about it, and if you want to see in the Bible where this story is mentioned, I think it's in Acts of the Apostle 19:12. If you read it, you will say some translations say that the handkerchief that touched his face or face cloth that touched his face were carried out to those that are sick and the demon possessed, and they got healed and the demon left them. And the point I'm trying to make about this verse is this verse is very interesting because people that are carrying this handkerchief of Paul or handkerchief that touch Paul's face, these people is likely that they are Jews. They are Jews at that time, and they know what idol means. They know that people can use even that cloth as an idol. But you see, one interesting thing about this is that Paul is aware of this, and Paul is a learned Jew. You know what I mean? He is very learned. But he never called them back and said, "Look, what are you doing? Don't do this. This is idol, idol worshiping, or use of idol because you're using a cloth. This is just a cloth. There's nothing there." Paul never mentioned that. Paul never said this. This is a cloth. Don't do it. He didn't. He's aware. He cannot tell me that Paul is not aware that this is happening. There's no way they will go and do this to seek, and they cannot come back and give Paul testimony of what is happening with the handkerchief that touches his face. You cannot tell me that, except if you are dishonest. You know what I mean? Paul is aware of this, and he's a Jew. You know what idols means, and he didn't say anything about it. So for those of you, mostly Protestants and other Protestants that have, like I cannot call them Protestant, maybe they are called like Jehovah's Witness or the other, or the Mormons, you know what I mean? They always accuse the Catholics that we are idol worshippers. If they see us with any sacramentals, you know what I mean, that we use, they say, "Oh, why are you using this? You shouldn't use this." But this Act of Apostle 19:12 tells you that what somebody's cloth can do, like somebody, a holy person, his cloth can do to the sick. Not even the person touching the sick. It's just his cloth. You know what I mean? It's just cloth. It's not like Paul went to the sick because maybe he has been overwhelmed by people, wanting him to pray for them or heal the sick, stuff like that. That he doesn't have. They have a lot of people in wait. So the only alternative they have is to use his handkerchief, and the handkerchief was effective. But the thing is that it's not the handkerchief doing the stuff, healing. What's his healing is still Jesus healing people, casting out demons, but he's using this medium of handkerchief which touched St. Paul, St. Paul was an apostle, was a holy man. He used to be a bad man, but he converted. He has a second chance, and he preached the gospel. So for those that attack the Catholic Church or other Asian churches or Orthodox, any other Asian churches about the use of icons or any images, they say is idol. Look, Paul's handkerchief or handkerchief that touched his face, it was used in the Bible, and you cannot go around this. He cannot go around it. He cannot say like, maybe it's the fate of people that's taking that handkerchief that was healing. But God was able to do that. So for you to come around and say the Catholic Church, we are worshiping idol, I think you don't read your Bible. You know what I mean? If you read your Bible, you will know that the handkerchief of Paul that touched his face or face cloth can heal just something that touched the cloth, touch Paul, nothing more. You know what I mean? That shows you the power of God, how the power of God can permeate, go deep than you think, even the cloth, the cloth that saint wears, is able to have this kind of miraculous uh, impact on people in real life. You know what I mean? It's not like in dream. This is real life. This was real life. You know what I mean? So thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and like our video. Peace.